An elegy for so many people who have died of coronavirus and the many family members and friends suffering that. And it's called Requiem for Fathers Killed by COVID. And it's dedicated to my father-in-law, Claudio Jorge Conti, who was killed by the coronavirus and died in Madrid, Spain of it. Requiem for Fathers Killed by COVID. Our dying fathers, taken inward, no longer embracing us cheek to cheek, but the tongue within our tongue, gifting us the language to endure, gifting us the melodies every father hums, in the kitchen cooking dinner, or at his bench past midnight, fixing your bent bike wheel. Our dying fathers, taken inward, shed lab coats for cancer research, shed dark suits with red ties, blue coveralls streaked with grease, the TV remote gone cold, the bandoneon quiet in the corner, half the chessboard left, forever unmade. And who will teach us now the names of flowers as we go walking through the woods? Who will guide us to the river when summer makes it hard to breathe? The world's orchards savaged by crows that gash every peach, while below, in unmown grass, lie a basket, 2 emptied gloves. But why, if out of sight, out of mind? To the grave we'll go singing, our dying fathers taken inward. Close your eyes and hear them, mighty chorus always with us, more intimate than your heartbeat. I love you, I love you, I love you. The next poem is from my book, Eyes Like Broken Windows. This is dedicated to my young sons, and it talks about going through hardship. We're in a global pandemic, and so many people all over the world are suffering. And maybe this is some small, humble advice for how to handle suffering as addressed to my sons. May your sorrows not abandon you. For Joaquin and Ilan. When the last space shuttle left the stratosphere, a final exit of fire, of roaring, shaking metal, a trail of smoke, it was then I learned the hurt is in the smoke. Like this morning, graveside, burying the father of my dearest friend, how our bodies plummeted, deserted, as we watched the casket lowered, a final exit, fire and smoke, the cantor drenching our pain in song, and oh my sons, may your sorrows never abandon you, not even the fiercest blows when you'll bellow loss and cough up bones, a self coming apart in pieces, in roaring, shaking terror, as you moan, song like the scalding truth that we lose often and in agony, but in the loss find ways to live. So when I say look out for pain, when I say look at and through it, what I really mean is you must learn to feed on smoke. And I'll finish with a poem from my book, Swimming Through Fire. This is called Cosmopolitical Fugue, about people in migrating all over the world right now, more than in any time in human history. Cosmopolitical Fugue. Syrian immigrants smash on the rocks off Lesbos where Sappho sang, don't shatter my heart with fierce pain, her line looping in my head as I wake from eye surgery, the soft white of my right globe sliced open, leaking. The recovery room blurred red as I struggle to resurface from dark waters, listening to radio news. A Mexican immigrant is speaking Spanish from an apple orchard in Pennsylvania. A mí me gusta la vida. Hustle to pick 10 hours per day, 6 days a week. Don't even stop to pee. Es mi vida, oh glossy fruit. Harvest of dreams. Take a break, dear reader, to lift an apple skyward till it gleams. Juicy ruby, snug and certain, in the world of your grip, what was once the picker's now yours, sweetness torn into being, snacked and sold by farmers in flannel shirts, muddy boots who flip basketfuls onto roadside tables, apples spilling out like immigrants from dinghies flipped by rough surf, their eyes stung by spindrift, two bodies already swallowed by the salty royal, the rest slapping at its surface in smashed hope as they cry out. The pain of shattered migration, hope a splintered dinghy, and the Mexican immigrant just now saying, "Lo que te llevas contigo es solamente lo necesario." His voice so clear, I see him here, picking apples from my IV stand and tossing each burning orb to a wicker basket across the room, fruit slashing through the space between us, red trails of celestial vapor, red as the surgeon's first cut, our vision flooded now with seeing. So pick an apple, famished reader, and crush it between your teeth, its juice our prayer filling your mouth, an invitation to hope. Thank you very much.